welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited because today I'm going to be giving you the most requested video topic that I have gotten, and I'm just pumped because finally I can give you guys what you want, and hopefully it's helpful and it's everything you're hoping for and it's really informative. With that said, today I'm going to be teaching you how to email college coaches. Before we jump into the video, there's a few housekeeping things I want to say. The first thing is, if you're new to my channel or you don't know who I am, hello, welcome. My name is Victoria Garrick. I graduated from USC in 2019. I played 4 years of indoor volleyball there. Now I travel and I speak about mental health, body image, I create content, and I'm just trying to help the next generation of athletes in any way I can. So it's been really special to have this channel and have all you guys subscribing and watching. I really appreciate it and I'm so grateful, so thank you. The next few little housekeeping things I wanted to say before we jump in is, the first one is a disclaimer. So obviously this is my advice on how to email college coaches based on my experience as a collegiate athlete, all of my relationships and conversations with coaches, how I emailed coaches, and all of that informational stuff that I have gathered about recruiting just from my personal experience playing volleyball. I don't claim there's a perfect way or a right way, and I'm not promising you that by sending an email formatted like this, it's gonna work out for you. I wish I could do that. I can't do that. So what this is just me giving you advice. You can take it or you can leave it, but I hope that just saying that, I remind you that this is not magical in any way. This is just my thoughts. So we can get started. Before I jump into the exact structure of the email, I just want to answer two questions that I think you might be having before this even starts. So two quick questions I want to answer for you is, why would I want to email a college coach? The reason you want to email a college coach is if you want to play a college sport. So if you want to play a college sport, you should be emailing a college coach so that they can have information about you as a player and they can know that you exist. There are thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of athletes out there who want to play college sports, who want to play at the same schools as you, and who want that same opportunity. So emailing a college coach is a way that you can contact them directly and say, hey, I exist, this is where I play, this is what kind of player I am, and this is what I want. The next question you might be thinking is, when? When do I send this email? I'm gonna watch this video, learn how, but when do I send it? That's a great question. I just wanna get it out of the way. And the answer is, there are rules. There are rules about the contact and the communication that a college coach can have with a high school athlete, amateur recruit. So there is a page on the NCAA.org website, which I'll pull up right now. And on this website, you can see that it has rules about how you can contact coaches, information about when coaches can contact you. Right now, we're looking at the Division I rules, but if you see over to the right, there is about actually also the Division II, Division III, and you can click on these various links at this website and learn more about when you can contact. Once you figure all that stuff out, it comes down to, what do I send the coach? And that is why I'm here today, to hopefully show you the best thing that I think you could send them. So we will start from the very beginning, because I'm the kind of person where I watch a tutorial on YouTube and I feel like they say, okay, you're gonna do this. And I'm like, wait,
how did you even get to this, to step one?
So I'm gonna literally walk you through every single step of emailing a college coach. The very first thing you will do is go online, Google the school that you want to email, and find the coach's email. So this is how that would look.
So on the internet, you will search the school, and for this example, we're using Oregon, so I would just type in Oregon volleyball, roster. And then here, it's usually the first thing that pops up. I click on that, and right here now, I have a list of everyone on the team currently. And then here, I have all of the people on the staff for this volleyball team. So this is the important thing we need. Before I get there, I want to give you guys a pro tip. When you look at the roster of a team that you are thinking of hopefully getting recruited to play on, you want to look at your position and see how many people they have in your position and what year they are and when they're going to graduate. So for me, I'm a libero. Let's look. They have a libero sophomore, a libero freshman. So they just got a libero. And that's it. So they only have 2. So it's looking pretty good for a libero to be emailing this school. Does that make sense? By doing some calculations, if, okay, by the time this sophomore is graduated, and would that be the year I'm coming in? Will they need a libero that year? So that's just another thing that you can look at, that they are even going to need someone in your position. Because if I pulled up this roster and it said they had 4 or 5 liberos, it wouldn't be very likely that they would be wanting to take another one. Hope that makes sense. Just a little quick pro tip. Okay, anyways, you scroll down, you find coaching staff. We see a head coach, an assistant, and a volunteer assistant coach. So what you want to do is click. So let's go to the head coach first. You go full bio, you click on this person, and somewhere, boom, right here, we can see an email. So you would get that email, copy, paste, and put it in like a Word document or write it down. And then you would go back, and I would go to the assistant coach and scroll, bam, another email, grab that email, go back. And yes, so I would grab everyone on the coaching staff's email, grab all of their emails. And then once you have those, we're ready to go about sending the email. Real quick, this is a Division 1 in the Pac-12, but regardless of division, let's say I look up a Division 3, so Babson Women's Volleyball. I was just speaking at Babson. They were awesome. So let's pull up their roster. Here it is. Once again, the roster, they have all the positions listed and the years so that you can do your calculations again to see if they're going to need someone in your position. And then down here, they have the head coach and the assistant coaches. See, the format is different, but still, if I click on the coach's name, it will take me to a page where, boom, there's an email. Oh, and there's a phone number if you dare to call. So yes, just showing you, this is how you would find the emails of the coaches, and you can type in any school you want and any roster.
Great, so now we have all the emails. The next thing we want to do is create the email. So let's create a new email, and we will type in, honestly, I think you can do 2 things. You could send it just to the head coach and CC everyone else. That's totally normal. People do that all the time. So you would just say, "Dear Coach so-and-so," and then you write your email, and then the CC coaches can see the email, and if they like it, they will respond to you. Or you can put all the coaches, but then you're gonna have to write "Dear Coach blank, Coach blank, Coach blank, Coach blank, and Coach blank," and then your email. So it's up to you. For the sake of this, I'm just gonna make it to the head coach, and we're gonna CC all the assistant coaches. So once we have that ready, we are going to put stuff in the email, and this is where the magic happens, folks. This is, what are you saying to these coaches? I've made it really easy. I've narrowed it down to 3 things for you to put in your email that are the only things you need to put in your email. They're the only things the coaches really want, and it will just help guide you. So let's get started with that. The very first thing you want to put in your email after you put "Dear so-and-so" is your player and personal information. I cannot stress this enough. These coaches are so busy that they literally want to open the email, see your position, your recruiting class, important stats about you, and where you're from. Maybe. That's it. So if we're using me as an example, this is how my opening sentence would look. "Dear Coach Yellow, my name is Victoria Garrick, and I am a 5'9" libero who currently plays for Red Rock Volleyball Club's 16-1s team in Redwood City, California. I am a sophomore in high school and will be graduating in 2015. Bam. My intro is my name, my height, my position, the club I play for, where the club is, my level in high school, and when I'm graduating. Right there for them to see immediately. Now, this also varies based on your position. So as a libero, I have the luxury of not needing to include my height and my jump and my approach. I mean, I think I actually did put in my emails, I'm a 5'10" libero, but, I put 5'9". I'm 5'10". What? Okay, whatever. As a libero, you only need to put your height really, but as a hitter or a middle, you need to put your reach, your jump, your any good stats that you have, and you want to put them in the most enticing order. So I'm obviously not a hitter. I can't even remember what the good numbers are. I hate math and numbers. But if you were an outside hitter, it would be something like, my name is blank. I am a 6'2" outside hitter. My approach jump is this. My standing reach is this. And I'm from Redwood City, California. I don't know. But like I said, this opening sentence is your personal and player information. The next thing you want to put in your email after that opening 2 informative sentences is why you are interested in this coach, school, and team. Why are you even emailing them in the first place? And this should be personal to you. This should be what really comes from your heart, what you really want to say. Really think about, why am I emailing this school? Why would I want to go here? Some examples would be starter sentences like, the University of Sparkles is blank. Playing for you, Coach Yellow, would be blank. My dream has always been to blank. And you just, tell them why you're emailing them. This doesn't have to be that long. Here's a short sentence I drafted as a model to give you a better example. The University of Sparkles not only has amazing academics, but your volleyball program has everything I'm looking for at the next level. It is my dream to play for you and to wear the pink and blue. So that's just an example of mentioning, like, I love it has the major I want, and your program's amazing. I've always wanted to play for you. But you don't have to say, like, it would be my dream if that's not true, but just say, I'm really interested in learning more about your program. That's perfect. Hey guys, it's me. Real quick, I wanted to let you know, in case you didn't know, that I have a podcast. It's called REALPOD, and I've interviewed volleyball players like Rachel Adams, April Ross, Nicole Davis. Interviews are coming out soon with Kerri Walsh and Sarah Hughes. It comes out every Wednesday on iTunes and Spotify. I do these interviews because I hope they're helpful for you, and there's also some amazing, cool guests from all different walks of life. Actresses, authors, trainers. Please give that a listen. Once again, it's called REALPOD. You can go to iTunes or Spotify, and I hope you enjoy that. Okay, thank you. Let's get back to the video. Now, the third thing you add to your email, which is the most important part of the email, this is kind of going to be the thing that tips it over the edge for you, is your video. Some of you might be thinking, what do you mean my video? What is video? It's okay. I'm going to explain it for you right now. These coaches want to see you playing volleyball. That is what they care about. The most important thing these coaches want is someone who is good at volleyball. So for this coach who might be in a different state than you, might be in a different country than you, to see your email and click on a 2-minute, 1 minute, 30-second video and watch you swing, watch you dig, watch you serve receive, they can watch this video and right there assess, is this a player that has potential, that I think is good enough, that can play this next level? They're gonna make that decision. And so you need to compile this video for them, because if you just send an email with your name and your information, I mean, if your information is really, really good, like you're like, I jump, blah, 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 maybe they'll email you back or they'll look you up to see if it's true. But to send them video just puts everything in their lap, and you want to make it as easy for them as possible. You want you want to be like, hey, here's everything you would need to evaluate and assess me, because they don't have the time to look you up and find your this and that and find that. So just give it to them. So I'm going to show you my video, and the thing about video is this: you want this to be a 2-minute max. These coaches do not have more time than 2 minutes. It could be 1 minute to 2 minutes of your best plays. You want this to be a video of your best attacks in a game, your best digs in a game, your best serve receive. In a game, I think, is the best footage because it shows you competing as opposed to practice. If it's just, I mean, you can send practice film if that's all you have, but I do think you should at least have some game field or just combine the two. If you don't have a team you play for, please, yes, go to a gym, have someone set you and just take videos of you swinging and send those videos, or have someone serving you. The reason why I think game is a little more convincing is just because it's, performance and you're playing to win something, as opposed to practice where you can create a better situation for yourself. But any video. So pull the best clips. For me as a libero, I did a serve receive video and I did a defense video. And what I would do is, luckily my dad was able to help me. So we would go to my high school volleyball games or my club volleyball games, and my dad would come to watch. And so because he was already gonna be there watching, he would just set up a video camera, nothing special. It was like one of those old video cameras like this. You could even use an iPhone these days, or an Android, whatever your phone is, it's perfect. Set up a tripod at the back of your game and just record the entire first set. And if you can record all the sets, that'd be great. Then you go home that night, I would look through this video and I would say, okay, this was good, this was bad, this was good, this was bad. I would save all my good clips and then I would put them together. And then I would say, okay, what's the best of the good clips? And I would put the best ones at the front. And so it would be like my best plays in a 1 minute, 30-second, 2-minute video. And I would organize it as defense and serve receive. So I'm gonna quickly show you these videos. I feel like I have just hyped this up as like, it's gonna be like the sickest highlight reel. Okay, it's not gonna be the sickest highlight reel. This is me at like 16 years old playing volleyball. But without further ado, I just wanna show you guys, this was a little bit of what my serve receive video looked like. Okay, now I'll show you defense. Cool, so I just showed you a few seconds worth of the videos, which spanned between 1 minute and 90 seconds to about 2 minutes. You can go over, but like I said, these coaches are elite recruiters and they're just gonna literally evaluate you in the first like 20 seconds. So, which is pressure, I know. And also, they're not always right, okay? I had coaches look at my video and think I wasn't good enough to play for them, and then I went on to play 4 years at USC. So it just really depends like which coach evaluates you and if that coach sees potential. And also if they watch you in person, they can see your energy, your charisma, you know, how determined you are. There's a lot of things that go into it, but it is important to have video. Okay, so yes, that's the main portion of the video, just last minute tips on videos. YouTube video is easy. You can just make it unlisted or private so no one can find it, and then you just send that link to coaches. What you should do is add another little section of your email that says something like, I would greatly appreciate it if you could please take the time out of your busy schedule to look at my film. You can even add something like, I would be so thankful for any feedback you might have for me so I can continue improving and developing my skills. I remember I always said that. I was just like, please let me know where I can improve, what I can be better at, so that I can continue to become a better player. Because you want these coaches to realize, oh, I can learn, I can get better. I don't think I'm the best already. I know I want you to coach me. So I love adding a sentence like, please give me any feedback. I just want to keep working hard and improving my skills. That shows you're open to learning, and that's one of the greatest things that the coaches want to know. So then I put serve receive, video link, defense, video link, and voila. That is literally like everything you need for an email for a college coach. I mean, you can add anything you want. Obviously, it's a free world. You can write whatever you want. But at this point, you now have a fully functioning, good, solid email to send to a coach. It has the 3 things that they need: your personal player info, a reason why you're emailing them, and a video of you playing. Those are the 3 most important things. But to be honest, you guys, I've literally had conversations with my the head coaches I've had at college and the other coaches that I now coach at other schools, and they literally make jokes about how like all they want is the stats and the video, like, because they're so busy. And I used to send paragraphs like, this is my dream school, or I've been working on this skill, and blah blah, and that's fine. You can send those things. There's nothing bad about sending those things. I just don't know if they're always gonna read it. So I just wanted to give you the 3 things that you definitely do need. Anything else, that's up to you. Sometimes it's good to say, next week we'll be heading to Pacific Northwest qualifier, and I will be on court at these times, and my team will be playing in the gold division or whatever. Or next week we have Power League qualifier. Or you can add something like, hey, nice to meet you. Like, you add your stuff and then you say, also, my team and I just won the championship at the first Power League. Like, anything like that is good. They want to know you're on a winning team. They want to know you're doing well. Like, feel free to add all that information. Like I said, I'm just giving you the bare minimum of what you need for an email. Oh my gosh, well, we have done it. That was everything I needed to teach you, and I hope that this was helpful for you and can maybe get you started in the recruiting process. On that note, I just want to say good luck. I know it's hard, it's grueling. Oh, the one thing I don't want to forget to say is receiving emails back from coaches. This is going to be a process where for every like 30 emails, 50 emails you send, you might get 3 or 4 back. And that is just how it goes, and it's okay. It's fairly normal for that to happen. So just keep at it and don't get discouraged. I also remember there were times where I would email a coach, like, I'm gonna be at this tournament, and they wouldn't email me back, and then I'd be at the tournament, and I was like, oh, you know, this coach doesn't care about me. But regardless, I would send another email and be like, and we're gonna be on court such and such at this time. And then I remember the coach saying, great. And I was like, oh, They've been reading these. They've been reading these emails. So you never know, but just keep sending and keep sending. Another thing you can do is call. I used to do this. You can look on the website too, find a phone number, call it. But they might answer, so be ready for them to answer. But if they don't answer, which they probably won't because it's a recruiting line, you just say, hey Coach Yellow, this is Victoria Garrick. I play in 16-1s at Red Rock in Redwood City, California. I'm a libero in the 2015 recruiting class, and I just wanted to say I watched the game last night on TV, was cheering on the squad. You guys are doing amazing, and I will be at this tournament next weekend. I hope you get a chance to stop by my court, and I will send you a follow-up email tonight. Thanks so much. Fight on. Whatever it is, just you can contact them and do those things. But remember about the rules. They might literally not even be able to contact you till you are a certain age. So don't be discouraged if they're not emailing you because maybe it's against the rules for them. Okay, I think that is everything. So good luck. I'm wishing you guys the best of luck during this process. And if you have any questions about this, you can comment down below. I will respond to as many as possible for the Monday and Tuesday that this video is up, I promise. So make sure you're commenting and sharing with your friends if they need help too. And also let me know what other videos you want to see on this channel because I am here to create things that you guys love, also things that I love, but I do love to know what you love. So subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love if you subscribe to my channel. And also follow me on Insta. Would love if you threw me the follow there. I post some more things about my life because I make videos every Monday, but my Instagram is usually every day. So yes, that's fun stuff. And like I said, videos every Monday. So once a week with me right here. Hit the button. Thank you. Have a good one.